compared to when you guys were in Fort Worth, lost by 31. But is this maybe a measuring stick of how much you guys have improved since that point?
100%. It shows our fight. We talked about that going into it. The rest of the season, after the things that we've been through, it's just going to be a fight. And the guys that Coach Hugs brings in should be fighters. We are fighters. We just had to kind of dig deep and find that. You saw it tonight, so yeah.
Jermaine, you're playing. Oh, sorry, he just said that. Believe me, you're playing with a lot more confidence.
Sure.
Now, obviously, it seems like it's really jumped the past couple of games. Reason for that?
Patience is really, really important. I think college basketball has a way of eating away at guys' confidence. It's got a way of, especially their first season, if they are getting minutes at all, or the other way, they're not getting minutes. It's got a way of, weighing on you. We got great coaches, we got great players around us, good older guys constantly telling us younger guys, just wait for your time, be patient with it, and that's just all I have to say about that.
3 overtimes, that's a lot of minutes. How's that cardio feeling right
now? We talked, that's the reason we practice 3 hours. And that's the reason we do the stuff we do in the off season. I just think that the coaching staff has prepared us for stuff like this. They prepared us for everything. That's why it was so frustrating early on in the season, is because everything we were doing wrong, we knew we were doing wrong because they were telling us what to do, and we just couldn't put it together. But conditioning-wise, that's never been an issue here. I think you guys all know that from teams in the past. But that was a fun game, for sure.
Defense become more challenging when you play an extra 15 minutes? It seemed like, especially in that third overtime, you guys were making stop after stop.
Yeah, I mean, it wears on both sides. You got offensive guys who got to put a little bit more, a little extra into their shot. You got defensive guys, constantly moving laterally that much for that long a time, that hard. It does start to drain you a little bit. But I was really proud of all of our guys in terms of, we call it gang guarding. Everybody's, the football term, gang tackle. You put a bunch of guys on the ball. We've tried to do that a lot better compared to the beginning of the season, where, in Fort Worth, if you go back and watch that game, it's straight line after straight line, to the rim. But I think we did a lot better job of, filling those gaps a little bit, and that's kind of the reason defensively we look so good.
How would you rate your personal improvement defensively since the beginning of the season?
I wouldn't rate anything. I would just say it's all due to the fact that my teammates are extremely good basketball players. I remember looking out one time, thinking, man, in practice it feels like I can't do anything right defensively. In the game, it starts to come a little bit easier. There's still a lot of things I need to work on and we need to work on, but it's the reason we're so good defensively as a team, is because we do work hard in practice. We really get after it and compete and push one another.